Hello, good evening, everybody. Thank you for attending tonight. Thank you for joining us for the Framingham Cultural Council's annual award celebration. My name is Carrie Najarian, and I have the honor of being the chairperson of the Framingham Cultural Council. We do year-round work to support the arts in Framingham. We've welcomed a lot of new members and done some great fundraising for the Collins Memorial Art Scholarship. We are also the local partner of the Mass Cultural Council, which is a state agency that supports and advocates for the arts economy across the Commonwealth. And I'd like to thank the Framingham Public Library for hosting us this evening and providing all the refreshments, and also Access Framingham for being here and recording tonight's program. And it's my pleasure to introduce Framingham Cultural Council member Tim Alexander, who will be your host for the evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carrie, for your nice remarks. Wanted to say that my name is Tim Alexander. I've been a member of the Cultural Council for a couple of years now. This is my second year as the Master of Ceremonies for this event. And I wanted to restate our mission, which is to promote excellence, sciences, education, and diversity in the arts, humanities, and interpretive sciences to improve the quality of life for all Framingham residents and to contribute to the economic vitality of our community. We are here tonight to present several awards for which the Cultural Council is responsible. I'd like to thank a number of important people who have decided to come to this evening. And would each of you stand up when I call your name? State Representative Jack Patrick Lewis. State Representative Priscilla Souza. State Representative Danielle Gregoire. Is she here? State Representative Kate Donahue. And, well, Susan Nickel was going to be here to represent Senate President Karen Spilka, but had to bow out for job reasons. So, and also Dr. Robert Tremblay, Framingham Superintendent of Schools, I believe is here. Is he? Is he not? Mike Cannon, Framingham District 4 Counselor. Leslie White Harvey, Framingham District 8 City Councilor. And I believe Dawn Della Santa is here from the library. And I'd like to recognize my fellow colleagues on the Cultural Council. Chairperson Carrie Najarian, whom you just met. Vice Chair Mauricio Perea. Treasurer Joel Wynette. Secretary Eric Volton. Kathleen Mello. Julie Sullivan Green, I'm not sure if she's here. She is here. All right. Noelle Fournier. Katie Westenek. And ex officio member Lois Levick. And we have two other brand new members whom I haven't even met yet. Their names are Stephen Strait and Damon, and Damon Araujo. I don't know if he's here. No. Right. Well, all right, we'd like to now present a performance by one of this year's Cultural Council Grant Award winners, the Heritage Chorale, whose spring concert at Fuller Middle School occurs on Sunday, May 18th. Here's a poster for it. There's another one, I believe, on the back table. I hope you'll all come to it. So let's have the Heritage Chorale.
Our bondage it shall end by and by and by. Our bondage it shall end by and by. From Egypt shall set free, hail the glorious Jubilee, and to Canaan will return by and by and by. And to Canaan will return by and by. Our deliverer he shall come by and by and by. Our deliverer he shall come by and by. And our sorrows have an end, we but 80 years and 10, and best glory crown the day by and by and by. And best glory crown the day by and by. When to join his cause, we are come, we are come. When to join his cause, we are come. Jehovah rules the tides, and the waters will divide. We are come, we are come, they shall shout, we are come. Then with a happy throng we rejoice, and with a throng we rejoice. Shouting glory to our King, and the bolts of heaven ring, and through all eternity we rejoice. Through all rejoice, rejoice. Shouting glory to our King, the bolts of heaven ring, and through all eternity we'll rejoice. We'll rejoice, and through all eternity we'll rejoice.
So this year we decided on 5 winners for the Rita and Bill Collins Memorial Arts Scholarship competition. With us to talk about the scholarship and to present these awards is Lois Levick, Cultural Council member emerita, along with Maureen Valentino, daughter of Rita and Bill Collins, with her son Nick, and accompanied by her niece Patricia Carr.
Program was started back in 1906.
Hmm.
Going on for a very long time. Just found that out. And I think it's wonderful. First started with Bill Collins as a recipient, and then Rita and Bill Collins, family. So this is the sister. It's not a sister. It's his daughter. This is Maureen Valentino's daughter, Patricia here,
Great-granddaughter.
great-granddaughter, and Nick, who is your son. So we're going to give the awards today. We're not gonna give out the checks though, we're holding on to those. Those we've given out to the high schools where the kids go to school. Okay, and what they'll get is a certificate today, and I'm pleased to do that. And I'm gonna do that with you. So, she is not here, but, one of the people who is not here today is, Naima Missoula, who did visual arts, and she is a member of Keith Vocational School, Keith Technical School, Regional, Lois, stop. Keith Regional Technical School. And she'll be getting this when we see her. Okay, let's see. No, we're doing.
Okay, never mind.
Genesis, Behaviors, Rita, Excellence in Visual Arts.
So, Genesis.
Genesis,
It's Genesis.
We have Nicholas, excellence in performing arts.
Yeah, we have Evan, Trevor,
He goes. by the name
Selaversov.
Trevor.
And then we have Elizabeth St. Louis.
These are the scholarships awards. Scholarships, we have to have an art focus of some sort. It can be dance, it can be painting, it can be a lot of different things, as long as it brings cultures of community. We will be giving out the actual checks at the different schools that they belong to. So they'll hold on to these for now, and get the others. Okay?
Their artwork is on the wall, and that will be displayed in City Hall, Lower Evans Hall. The work that they submitted.
Each of these young people is going to have to come up here again because we have City Councilor Leslie White Harvey, who is going to present scholarship certificates from the city of Framingham to them. Here's Leslie White Harvey.
Hi, everyone. My name is Leslie White Harvey. I'm City Councilor for District 8. I'm also a library trustee in Framingham. So I'm going to read the citation. It's the same thing for every student. So I'll just read it and then the students can come back up. Framingham City Council citation. On behalf of the residents of the city of Framingham, we recognize, and the student's name, we extend our sincere gratitude for your dedication to visual arts and for enriching the lives of the community by sharing your talent. So each student gets one. I just want to say something briefly. I was just saying, like, you know, what we think art is, and art is really an expression of creativity from on all of us human beings, and I think all of us have something to offer. In my case, I'm going to say I love to dance, so I'm going to say dancing is my art. And also, you know, what does art do? What does it invoke, or what does it create? And I hope it creates a lot of the positives. And we know sometimes we see art, we are sad, we're happy, empathy, which we need a lot of that right now. And like for me, I grew up with a lot of I grew up with a family who's into art. I mean, I was in the choir with my mom, not the greatest singer, but we had to go. So I went with my mom. She's still the director of the choir, kind of an ex officio because she's retired. I also learned to play the piano as a child, not very well, but I still look at it as a form of, opening up myself to people and being vulnerable, right? Art makes you vulnerable. And I have my beautiful daughters who went to school right here in Framingham. One plays several instruments, and she plays the piano, the flute, the drums, which I had no idea she was playing until I went to a concert. And I'm like, she's on percussion. So how did that happen? Because we don't have drums at home, right? She's now teaching herself. She's been teaching herself to play the guitar for a couple of years. She also ran the Boston Marathon for Amazing Things. And 2019, that was one of the first, that was her first marathon, and she raised a couple $1,000s for them. My youngest has played the violin. She's in college right now, almost ready to graduate. Since 4th grade, she's played the violin. I hope they both continue because I can tell you it really opens our hearts. And coming from a different island, I grew up in the island of Dominica. And I tell her sometimes I hear the music, Caribbean music, and it evokes a lot of emotions of me as a child. So just continue creating art and continue being vulnerable, because when you share your art, I feel you're sharing a part of your heart with people, and it can be hard, but I appreciate all mediums of art, whether it's painting, drama, dance. So just continue doing that for us, because it does allow us to get into the hearts and minds of other cultures. It opens us up to various cultures. And I know that has helped me survive here in this country, just being able to hear some of my music sometimes, or go to Caribbean festivals in Boston or in New York City, and then also new art that I wasn't exposed to as a child in the Caribbean. So really continue doing your work, and we really congratulate you guys. Framingham Cultural Council is one of my favorite. That event is one of my favorite events because I was the vice chair a couple of years ago for this very committee, and I appreciate the work all the committee members do. Most of the times it's really hard to select who you want to give money to, and I know we always, and I know you guys do, always try to give somebody something, and really love seeing new ideas, still band, whatever else you can come up with. So really thank you for the opportunity, and if the students would love to come up here, I can just hand it to them, and that'd be fantastic. So you can come back up, please.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, all of you. And Leslie, thank you very much. All right, now we have a performance by one of our scholarship winners, Elizabeth St. Louis.
There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two. Even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy and no good, I suppose it could be true. But there are worse things I could do. I could flirt with all the guys, smile at them and bat my eyes, press against them when we dance, make them think they stand a chance, then refuse to see it through. That's a thing I'd never do. I could stay home every night, wait around for Mr. Right, take cold showers every day, and throw my life away for a dream that won't come true. I could hurt someone like me out of spite or jealousy. I don't steal and I don't lie, but I can feel and I can cry if that's all that you never knew. But to cry in front of you, that's the worst thing I could do.
I think you have to say A Star is Born. All right. Okay. Here's another scholarship winner with a performance, Nick Haratunian.
I'm Nico Hartunian, and I'll be performing a monologue from The Outsiders in the role of Johnny. And just to give a little brief context for those of you who don't know the show or aren't familiar with it, Johnny is a 16-year-old boy who's best friends with Pony Boy, who's the protagonist. And they go through this whole crazy story, basically fighting against going through adversity, finding all this adversity. And at the end of the story, Johnny sadly dies. And at the very end of the story, Johnny comes back, I guess, he comes back in Pony Boy's diary. He finds like a letter that Johnny had left for Pony Boy, and Pony Boy begins to read this little letter that he had for him, and it's performed as a monologue as Johnny. So. I asked the nurse to give you this book so you could finish it. Listen, I don't mind dying now. It was worth it saving those kids. Some of their parents come by to thank me, and I know it was worth it. That guy who wrote that poem, he meant you're gold when you're a kid like green. When you're a kid, everything's new. Done. The way you are, Pony, that's gold. There's still a lot of good in the world. Tell Dallas. I don't think he knows. Your buddy, Johnny. Thank you.
Okay, next up. Each year, the Cultural Council chooses a person or organization who has demonstrated a deep commitment to the cultural life of Framingham. And here to announce our award for Contributor of the Year is Council Secretary Eric Volken.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of the entire Framingham Cultural Council, it is an honor and a privilege for me to be presenting this year's Contributor of the Year award. This year's Contributor of the Year award goes to Howard Street Studios Views in Framingham. The Howard Street Studios artists, there are 8 of them from what I know, created a beautiful and unique traveling exhibition about Framingham called Views of Framingham. Each artist created a unique piece of art for the exhibition based on how they view Framingham, showcasing the unique perspectives and creative interpretations of Framingham's landscapes, buildings, history, community, and even a profile of one of Framingham's most dynamic residents. Led by Felicia Tuttle, they contacted many Framingham locations that could host the moving exhibit. Locations that included the Memorial Building, Framingham State University, Framingham History Center, and the Public Library right here. Additionally, the artists were present to discuss their art creations with those who came to see it. It had an interactive element called Your Views of Framingham. Very cool. As visitors, were encouraged to create and draw their own artistic interpretations inspired by the exhibit. Howard Street Studios is located right here in downtown Framingham. We are fortunate to have such a talented, creative group of artists that are committed to our community and as a collaborative, sharing of their work with everyone. So let's please give a round of applause to this year's winners, Howard Street Studios. Come on up. We'd like to present these nice plaques for all of you. Come on up. Here we are, one plaque. Awesome. It was a project. Amazing artist. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. All
Thank
yours.
you, Eric. And thank you, Howard Street Studios. All right. I hope you'll enjoy the next performance, which is by Framingham Performing Arts Center singers Caroline DePalma and Ruby Howard.
This is Caroline DePalma. She's a junior at Framingham High School, and she is playing Cinderella in our spring production of Into the Woods Junior on June 13th and 14th.
Would you look at that coffered ceiling? Look at that chandelier. Excuse me, but how I'm feeling is 100 proof I can raise a roof. I'm so happy to be here. I've been kinda missing Mom and Dad, sort of in a spin since Cincinnati. The morning flight, a major bore, then you open the cabin door and seems a lure. Here I am. Lord knows I'm the villain of sources. Mom and Dad kept saying, hold horses. I guess these ponies couldn't wait. Pardon me, both within the day. I may be late, but here I am. Ah, the way to be is French. The way they say la vie is French. So here I am, full of smack. Two weeks on the Riviera. Probably dreaming, please don't wake me. Let the summer sun and baristas take me. Excuse me if I seem to shoot. I brought some kind of Bible soon, but everywhere I look, it's like a scene from a book. Open the book and here I am. I mean, the air is French, the chair is French, the rice is here, so there is French. The spies are French, the pies are French, those guys are French, these fries are French. Find me if I fly on the handle. No place else on earth can hold that candle. So many BDBC folks, let's face it, just be easy folks. Excuse me why if I spout
Introducing Ruby Howard, a sophomore at Framingham High School, and the witch in our production of Into the Woods. And I forgot, you are singing Never Enough from The Greatest Showman.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set up a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine thousand spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky, never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of a thousand spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough.
Looks to me as if we've got quite a few talented singers and other kinds of artists here in this city. So anyway, all right. We also choose one or sometimes two persons or organizations for special recognition. And here to announce the first of our special recognition awards is Council Vice Chair Mauricio Perea.
Good night, everybody. I'm had the honor to present this to RAISE, the organization that you're familiar with it. Unfortunately, the representative is not here. Oh, there's all right, please receive this on behalf of the organization. Thank you so much. Because one of the things that we have to recognize tonight is because RAISE, there's many people who has integrated into Framingham culture, and they are silently doing a very, very good job, and we are so proud of them, what they're doing. They don't announce it like a big thing, but it's noticeable how much people, immigrant people, I'm an immigrant, but not from Brazil. Basically, they help people from Brazil, but not only from Brazil. other communities too. But they are doing a wonderful job, and so we are so proud to do this for them because they deserve it, this and more. Thank you.
Congratulations. I'd also like to, well, we have a second special recognition award to present this evening. And so I'd like to invite our treasurer, Joel Wynette, to make that presentation.
Presentation for special recognition for contributing to the city of Framingham, town of Framingham over many years is Helen Heineman, past president of Framingham State University. Helen, please. Helen and her past husband, John, organized the lifelong learning series at Framingham, between Framingham State and the Framingham Library. This free lecture series is a partnership, and both it was made happen because of the contributions of the library and Framingham State. Dr. Heineman was the 14th president of Framingham State, President Emeritus. She contributed with a number of lectures and still performing lectures here, right in this room. And her special interest is Shakespeare and Dickens and the reading of Christmas Carol by Dickens every year in December. It's been many years that Dr. Heineman has been contributing to the city of Framingham, and we're proud that we're able to recognize her with a certificate and recognize from the Cultural Council. So thank you.
And now the members of our state legislature who are here will present citations from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
So as he announced earlier, I'm Jack Lewis. I'm one of the state reps for Framingham.
My name is Priscilla Souza. I'm also another one of the state reps for Framingham. And I'm Kate Donahue, and I represent some other communities and a neighborhood in Framingham.
Still counts. Still counts, yes. We bring greetings from the Senate President, who wishes she could be here, and also our fourth member of our quartet, who's not here, Danielle Gregoire. We have citations for everyone, so if you've come up already to get an award, we got more for you.
Oh wait, there's more.
Yes.
And more after
So Trevor, Genesis, Elizabeth, and Nico, if you could come up, we have citations for you. I'll read them, but not read them. I know you can. And now that I've handed them to you, I don't know what they. I'll read Pluto's. Okay. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the House of Representatives, be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincere congratulations to the 4 and 5 of you in recognition of your outstanding achievement as the recipients of the Collins Art Scholarship Award. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors. Signed on this 8th day of May by the Speaker and the 3 of us. And our other friend, Danielle Gregoire. Congratulations. There's also one from the Senate President's office, which has nearly identical wording, which I will not read. But really, no, I'll read a passage. That's weird. Be it further known that the Massachusetts Senate extends its very best wishes for continued success, that this citation be duly signed by the President of the Senate, Terence Boca, and attested to and a copy thereof transmitted by the Senate Clerk of the Senate, signed by the Senate President and the Clerk. Congratulations. From the next one. Okay. I don't know who's going to take it. You have a camera.
He smiles. Congratulations. One more, and you're on the road. Good job. Thank you.
Up next, if I could bring up the recipients, the organization recipients, the representative from the Brazilian American Center, Grace, and the Howard Street Studios for your citations.
Yes.
All right, so, here's Bill. I'll read one of them. Commonwealth of Massachusetts, be it hereby known that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest, sorry, this isn't how I read it like this. Sincerest congratulations to the Brazilian American Center and the Howard Street Studios in recognition of receiving the Framingham Cultural Council 2025 Special Recognition Award for your tireless work in assisting immigrants in uncertain time, and respectively receiving the Framingham Cultural Council 2025 Contributor of the Year Award for your work in the view of Framingham. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses hope for future good fortune and continued success in all its endeavors. Signed by Speaker of the House, Raul Mariano, more importantly, the Framingham reps.
You also have citations from the Senate President for Grace as well, and receiving the 2025 FCC Special Recognition Award for assisting immigrants adapting to their new home while also preserving their unique cultural heritage. And
So this is from the state senate, and this is for the Howard Street Studios. I tell people that I worked on Howard Street from 1982 to 2006. So, in recognition of the Howard Street Studios for receiving the 2025 Contributor of the Year Award from the Framingham Cultural Council for your traveling art exhibit called Views of Framingham. And I won't read all of it, but it's signed by Karen Spilka, Senate President Spilka, the clerk of the Senate, Michael Hurley, and Karen gets to sign it twice. She signs it as the president and she signs it as your senator. So, that's it.
actually, we have one more. Helen, yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Are we doing a picture with our?
Let's get a picture, yes, and then we'll bring you up, Helen.
You guys thought you were coming up with citations. You also get a comedy show.
We're gonna have a dress for a second. Okay.
Not a cue, isn't it? You meant.
Perfect.
All right.
So nice to see you. Yes, so I have the honor of presenting the citation to Dr. Helen Heineman, and this is special to me as a lifelong learner. I was also, for a number of years, a part-time student at Framingham State. I think when you were president. I don't know. I took some courses there after my undergraduate degree to preparing for a different field. So I'm very grateful for Framingham State. So the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the House of Representatives, be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest congratulations to Dr. Helen Heineman in recognition of your contribution to the lifelong learning lecture series. And the entire membership, especially the board of us, expresses its good fortune for future endeavors. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
One more.
Do a lot of pictures there.
Thank you.
We have one more grant recipient here to do a performance, and that is the Natya Dance Collaborative. So please welcome them.
Good evening, everyone.
everyone. I'm Smita Radhakrishnan, and I'm representing the Not Yet Damned Collective. We're very grateful for the support of the Framingham Cultural Council. We are collaborating with the Metro West YMCA to bring some programming to the students and to the larger community through Metro West YMCA. So we're going to perform 2 quick pieces for you in succession. The first one is called Bring the Light, and we're going to manage with the little room that we have here. Everyone characterized by complex hand gestures, rhythmic patterns, feet patterns, and so when we deliver our programming, we're just doing 2 quick performances, but we include a lot of interactive elements, so if we had more time, we would all try out these hand gestures, try out the rhythms, and we've had a lot of success doing those kinds of programs to really make the art come alive and make embodied expression a part of everyone's life. We do all ages and all abilities performances.
And if this is of interest to you or your organization, we have a few flyers at the front, and we would love to connect with you here in Framingham, and we're just so grateful for the support. This last, and all of these are original choreography, original music, so enjoy. Get this fun.
I wanted to say that in addition to the grant recipients you heard tonight, we gave a total of 55 grants this year. That's out of, I think we had something like 62 applicants, most of whom came in at the very last minute. But but that's 55 is that's up from 42 I think we had last year. And so, as you can see, it's an important thing for us to do, and quite a bit of work actually. But we enjoy doing it, and it's a great pleasure. Now, some of the folks here who have received grants may have performed tonight, but didn't have a chance to say anything about their organizations. So I would like to invite those who would like to say something, let people know a little bit more to come on up.
Good evening. Thank you so much for having us. I'm Kara Sullivan. I was the director of Six, the musical with Common Thread Theater Company. Common Thread Theater Company is a gem in Framingham. One of the founders and treasurer, Jill Mack, is there in the back to answer any questions at the end if you have any. And Catherine Denny is our music director for the performance. We just wrapped up 2 rockin' weekends at the Amazing Things Art Center, and we had a blast. We have, as you can see, not 6 but 8. We didn't reimagine the musical. We have some understudies and some double parts here, and so we decided to bring the whole team in today. We have, of our 8 members, 3 are from Hopkinton. That is Catherine of Aragon is from Hopkinton High School. Jane Seymour is from Hopkinton High School, and Catherine Parr is from Hopkinton High School. And joining us from Needham, just Needham, is Anne Boleyn, and from Marlborough, Marlborough is our other Anne Boleyn, sharing the role and both bringing such dynamic energy to their role. We also have Sonica, who is from Framingham Middle School, and Acacia from Framingham High School, and they both are playing Anna of Cleves. And then we have Isabel from Natick High School. If you don't know the story of Six, it is the 6 wives of Henry VIII telling their stories about how they were wronged and by the king and how they came to meet him and eventually reached their ultimate demise, except for one, Catherine Parr, who did survive. At the end of the show, they reclaim their stories after telling their own stories about what they went through. And it's a beautiful, fun, poignant story full of wonderful music. And it is just a great time if you ever get a chance to see it. There are 2 more productions coming through Common Thread Theater this year. Once Upon a Mattress will be performed in July, and Something Rotten will be performed in November. So please follow along with us. There's a website, commonthreadtheater.org, and check us out. Without further ado, I'm going to have Catherine get the girls going. And our first song is going to be the story of Jane Seymour, who is talking. She's the only one that was able to provide a male heir to Henry VIII, and she died shortly thereafter. And she tells her story. And at the end, the second number will be a song where the girls reclaim their stories and take it away with such fun and exhilaration. So I hope you enjoy our performance, and thank you again for everything. Never see him grow, but I hope my son will know he'll never be
runs dry and leaves its scars behind, I'll be by your side, 'cause my love is so strong. Unshakable. When the fires burn, when the wind has blown, when the water's dry, you'll still find stone. Ooh, yeah. My heart of stone. You can try me, can't break me. You can do your best, can't break that heart, cannot shake me. When the fire's can't break it, I'll still find my heart of stone. We're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in his story. We're free to take our crowning glory for 5 more minutes. We're 6. Are you guys ready for a little history ride? Come on! Erica, you want to go first? Well, I mean, I guess I could for a change. We got down on one knee, but I said no way. Packed my bags and moved into a non-red. Joined the gospel choir, we're on fire. Top of the charts is where I'm gonna stay. Henry sent me a poem all about my green sleeves. I changed a couple words, put it on a sick beat. The song blew their minds. Next minute I was signed, and now I'm writing lyrics for Shakespeare. Since my first son, our family's grown. We made a band and got quite well known. You could perhaps call us the Tudor Von Trapps. We're called the Royaling Stones. We're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in his story. We're free to take our crowning glory for 5 more minutes. We're 6. What a shame that my face, it cost me the crown. So I moved to the house of Holbein in my hometown. His mates are super arty, but I showed him how to party. Now on my tour of Prussia, everybody gets down. Music man tried it on, and I was like, bye. So I thought, me too, I could give it a try. I learned everything, now all I do is sing. And I'll do that till I die. Heard all about these rockin' chicks, loved every song and each remix. So I went out and found them, and we laid down an album. Now I don't need your love, all I need is 6. We're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in his story. We're free to take our crowning glory for 5 more minutes. We're 6. Whoa, whoa. used to be 6 wives. But we wanna say before we drop the curtain, nothing is for sure, nothing is for certain. All that we know is that we used to be 6 wives. But now we're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in history. We're free to take our crowning glory for 3 more minutes. We're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in history. We're free to take our crowning glory for 2 more minutes. We're 6. Whoa, whoa, we're 6. Whoa, oh, we're 6. Whoa, whoa, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more minute. We're 6.
If there are any members of organizations that would like to say something about their organization, please come on up.
Hi, everybody. My name is Eve Costarelli. I'm a professional flamenco dancer, a tap dancer, and a yoga instructor. And my main goal is bringing dance and movement into areas where you might not normally find them. I love to work with pocket populations. I love to take money out of the equation because often those type of programming are only available for people with funding of their own. So thank you for all the years. And I just had an amazing conversation with Mauricio, and I'm looking forward to next year.
Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Helliwell. I'm the president of the Heritage Chorale. We are finishing our 88th season on May 18th at Fuller Middle School. We're an amateur auditioned chorus of about 70 members. And we started as the Framingham Choral Society. And thank you to the FCC for your continued support of our group. And we hope to see you at our concert on May 18th on Sunday.
Hi, I'm Erin Rutino. I am the director of the Keefe Tech Theater Company that we just started this year. Several years ago, they had done theater. A very great English teacher had brought drama club back and then retired. And then COVID hit. And then last year, a history teacher decided to do a one-act play. And then they hired me to bring in a full-blown theater program to the school. And we did 2 shows this year, which was a really big feat for something that didn't have really anything before. We started out with basically 9 members, and we ended up with 43 by the end of the year. So that's really, really exciting. So thank you guys, the Framingham Cultural Council. We literally could not have done our shows without you and your support. And so we hope that we see you next year or 2. And thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Diane. I'm here on behalf of a nonprofit organization called Chinese Family Network. We started off in northern Massachusetts. This is actually our first year hosting event in Framingham. We've done many years of cultural celebrations, education events to serve the immigrant families. I just want to say, wow, what an incredible community. Thanks so much for the strong support and the warm welcome. Our event at the Senior Center in Framingham this year was a big success. It not only overcome the cultural barrier, but also the generation gap. So more to come next year. So happy to see you all today.
Hi, my name is Melina List, and I'm the founder of the Framingham Disability Cultural Series. We just launched this past March with the support of the Framingham Cultural Council. We host events that are designed with accessibility in mind from the beginning, many of which are focused on disability topics. We have an Instagram, we have a Facebook, we have a website if you want to check out what we're doing next. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Jill Holmberg. I'm head of children's here at the Framingham Public Library. So thank you for being at the library. You're supporting us just by being here. We like to thank the Framingham Cultural Council because you guys help us have our summer reading programs every year, our summer concert series. This year it's going to be jazz if you guys are interested. We're also, for the first time, having bachata at the bookmobile. So if you guys find the bookmobile stops throughout the community this summer, you guys can attend a dance lesson. And also helping us fund our Spooktastic Book Fair, which is going to be September 14th, 13th this year. So if you guys want to attend, if you guys are horror fans, the Framingham Cultural Council is helping support bringing well-known and popular authors to that event.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mary Kate Feeney. I'm the chair of Friends of Framingham Trails. Sean Silk, our treasurer, is here as well. We really are very appreciative of the Cultural Council for being a sponsor of our New Year's Eve celebration on the Cochituate Rail Trail. If you have not come out for this exciting way to celebrate New Year's Eve without, late nights and a hangover the next day, I come out to the Cochituate Rail Trail. We have different organizations and groups line the trail with fire pits and games and snacks, and it's a really great time, and we're really glad to have the Cultural Council as a partner in that celebration.
Hi, everyone. I'm Terry Shea, the programs manager at the Callahan Center, our senior center here in Framingham. I also have Randy Ellsworth with me, the director of the Callahan Center. This year we received 2 grants where we do a total of about 24 different programs throughout the year. The one grant is arts-based, so we have musical performances, magicians, all sorts of different arts, including photography. And then our second grant is a humanities grant where we have different presenters come in and talk about historical events and things. So thank you so much to the Framingham Cultural Council.
Hi, everyone. I'm Chris Brindley. I'm the Fine and Performing Arts Department Head at Framingham High School, and I also have the esteemed job of advising the Framingham High School Drama Company, and I'm very proud of our students' work. This year we did 3 productions: The Complete Works of William Shakespeare Abridged, Grease, and you may have heard of that, and also The Outsiders, which was our state finalist production for the METG Festival, and we're very, very grateful for the continued support of the Framingham Cultural Council and everything that they do for us to bring in guest artists to work with our students, to write music, to do stage combat, to bring workshops for the festival itself into the school day. So thank you for that, and we hope you'll check out our shows next season. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Yari. I am the Executive Director of the Performing Arts Center for Metro West, and we have been in the community for over 40 years. Most of that time was at the Danforth Building in downtown Framingham. We are now at St. Andrew's Episcopal Church in the Framingham Center Cultural District. I just want to say that there are a lot of wonderful things going on May 18th, and if you have time to stop by the Danforth house tour, the History Center's house tour, and then hop on over to our Music and Family Festival, and then head over to the Heritage Chorale to hear some great music. It would be an awesome day. So seriously, just wanted to thank the council for all their support over the years. As many organizations, we struggled during COVID to do forward-facing events, and we recently just started up our theater program again with some of your talented students from Framingham High School, as you saw, Ruby and Caroline, and our mission is arts that are accessible to all. So this funding helps our scholarship program. We try to support anyone who wants to participate, anyone who auditions for our shows get cast, and everyone gets a role. We have a wonderful contingent of people. We'll be showing our June 13th and 14th shows at the Church of Into the Woods Junior, featuring students from Framingham, Clinton, Marlborough, Natick, Holliston, really just throughout the entire community, and including all ages from 10 to 18, with some differently abled children as well. So hope you can check it out, pacmetrowest.org. Thank you.
I had to get out of the control room there. Thanks. My name's Jason Daniels. I'm the Executive Director of Access Framingham, and I want to thank the council for supporting the Access Film Festival. So this is the second year we've done a film festival. It's November 7 and 8 at the Village Hall. We're still accepting submissions. So if you know anybody that's a filmmaker or the first time they want to see their work on the big screen, definitely reach out to us. We'd love to spotlight local work as well as an audience that can see work from around the world that they've never seen before. So it's a great event, and thanks again.
Thanks everybody for being here. I just want to mention that we are joining with Framingham High School at their own awards night on May the 15th, and with Keefe Tech High School for their awards night on May the 21st. And that's to present the winners of the Collins Memorial Art Scholarships. So I hope you'll also have a look at our display panel, which is just across the hall from here, organized by mostly by Carrie, I think. And it gives you some idea of some of the grants that we awarded this year. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming, and I hope you have a nice evening. Thank you.